This is the Megastrike Evolution jig. And the thing that makes this really cool is the unique head design. So it's actually designed to kind of rock back and forth. Most of the weight is at the bottom of the jig, and then it extends up to a small head with a line tie. So what that allows you to do is sit this bait on the bottom and kind of rock it back and forth. And when you do that, that's giving that defensive posture that bass are used to seeing out of crawfish and bluegill. So it makes it really easy to get that action. It's a nice flat bottom to it, so if you're crawling it on rocks, things like that, it won't fall over. Really helps give that action. So I'll put a beaver style trailer on here that will also help give it that crawfish or bluegill look and really stand up. And it's got a very low profile line tie. That's another thing that I like about this bait. Sometimes when you get a line tie that kind of extrudes out a little bit, it interferes with the hook set. So really cool, they kept that in mind on this jig. And it's got a clear weed guard on here, so if you're fishing clear water, that also helps out a lot. I like to fish this jig in a variety of situations. You know, you can drag this out deep. You could also fish it around shallow cover. It's a very versatile jig, and I'm gonna fish this on a 7 to 7.2, just, you know, that's what I like for my height. A heavy action rod, and I'm gonna throw this on 15 to 20 pound fluorocarbon line most of the time, maybe even braid if I'm fishing really heavy cover, and a high speed gear ratio reel so I can really catch up to those fish that are swimming off with it. But that setup right there is great for fishing all times of the year, dragging it slow, hopping it around cover. The main thing is you get that defensive posture out of this jig. So Megastrike Evolution jig, great bait for catching jig bass.